Hi, good morning. So in today's video I'm going to show you guys what I'm up to at the moment, the projects that I've got going on. I've got a few projects I'm working at the moment. None of them is completed, so I just jump from one to the next. Eventually they'll be completed, and then later on in the day I'll do some harvesting. We've got some beans and zucchinis, cucumbers, a lot of stuff that's coming in. I'm gonna harvest that and then to do some processing. In the back paddock next to the pig pen, I'm just cleaning up this paddock. I gave it a quick disc and now I'm just harrowing it just to smooth it out, get rid of all the gopher holes, bumps, and then I'm gonna work on this manure pile. This is my manure pile. As you can see, there's no flies, there's no odor, so I'm gonna just turn it over and wet it, because once you start wetting it and it gets a bit of moisture, the temperature will rise and it will cook all the weeds off. So this is the manure pile I'm going to spread on the garden come this fall. So the meat chickens is doing really well. I've got the feeders out there for them. One day I'll make a video of how I make these feeders. It's very nice. It's a very nice feeder concept. There's no waste. As you can see there, this has been going on for a couple of weeks now, and there's almost no waste at all, which is good because feed is expensive. As always, the layers just run wherever they want to go. They're all over the farm. I find most of my eggs in that haystack, yeah. So what I do is they got 2 or 3 spots where they lay eggs. So this morning, if you can see, that's some eggs there. So I will collect them. But if I find an egg, for instance, if I find an egg on this side somewhere, yeah, I'll put it aside, because I know this batch will be fresh. That was laid this morning. So any other egg that I found, obviously I don't know how old the egg is, so I just give it to the pigs. That way I make sure that we get about 6 to 12 eggs for consumption ourselves, and the rest that I find goes off to the pigs. And also we feed the dogs. We give them an egg each every day. Also the front paddock I'm disking as well, but I hit the fence and I broke my steering rod on my tractor. So now I have to fix the tractor first before I can continue with this. Same reason for the gopher holes. We've got lots of gophers. So just to knock off all the holes. The backfield there, about 20 acres, I'm gonna make hay again, second cut, in the next week or 2. So that's another project going on. In the workshop I have an old washing machine I'm starting to dismantle. Take it apart and I'm going to use the drum to make a chicken plucker. So obviously all those meat bits in the barn, I need to process them in the next few weeks, so I'll have to get a chicken plucker ready by then. I'll most probably make a separate video showing you guys what I did. I've started building a PVC hoop house or greenhouse just to extend my season a month in the front and a month in the end. so I can grow some tomatoes and some of our plants and vegetables that need a lot of heat. So this is a work in progress, and I have to finish this before the snow arrives this year. So I better get moving. I'll also make a separate video on this project. The strawberry patch, I have to go in and cut off all the runners, so all the plants is shooting out runners, and I'm gonna transplant that runners and make some more plants. The weeds is getting ahead of me again, so I'll have to get in and do some weeding. I hate weeding. I'm thinking maybe I should redo this whole garden and do plastics. I do have a plastic mulch layer, so maybe doing the strawberries first will be a good test to see if it's gonna work. It's just there's just so much weeding to do. The potato towers, all the plants has almost died off now, but there is some potatoes. We've already started harvesting some, but I'll break it up pretty soon and see what kind of yield I got, because this is quite a lot of potatoes. We'll soon see once I break this open what's going on. My orchard is getting to grow really nice now. It's all raspberries, and then obviously I planted some squashes and some zucchinis in between, just so that I don't have to do the weeding, so just grow something in empty spaces. Lots of cucumbers. Blueberry trees is doing really well. So in between the rows, what I did is I rototilled, and then I planted barley. So the barley is just to suppress the weeds, and it seems to work really nice, because over the winter the barley will die. It's an annual, so it won't come up again. And then next year I'll just quickly rototill it and plant it again. And it also feeds the soil. So these gardens is doing pretty well. There's a lot of weeds, but I'm not going to worry too much about it right now. It's almost the end of the year, so I'm just going to harvest whatever I get out of this. Next year I'll stay on top of the weeds a little bit better, but it was really busy this year, so that's my excuse. The peas, we've finished harvesting the peas. We got I would say about 100 pounds of these 2 rows. So now I'm busy with the beans. I've got about 50 pounds already, just from here to the chair. There should be another 100 pounds left. And then the beets. And there's some tomatoes in between those ones. Raspberries on this side, doing really good. Wheats are doing really well. So I've got lots of carrots here. They're pretty small, they're like a finger size at the moment. So I have to leave them for a little longer. Then the zucchinis, cucumbers and squashes is doing really well. I'm gonna start picking them pretty soon. in between there, you can see they're pretty big. Some of them are huge, like maybe 5 pounds, 10 pounds each, or something like that. I give them to the pigs mostly. There's one that's maybe even 12 pounds or so. Tons and tons of vegetables. And then I've got a lot of squashes as well. In between there, see the squashes and pumpkins. That can keep later. I'll just put them in a cool dark place somewhere, and they last quite well. And there you go. That's what I'm busy doing at the moment. So please hit like and subscribe if you liked it, and I'll make some more videos. Just finishing the last bit of prepping for tomorrow's market. So this week when I did the harvest for ourselves, we had a little bit extra over, so I'm gonna take it to the market and see if I can sell it. I've got these nice squashes, cucumbers, peas. I've got another 20 bags of peas. It's like 3-pound bags. Got another 20 in the fridge. We've got beets. It's about 20 bunches of beets. Nice fresh beets. Huge zucchinis. And then cucumbers. Lots of cucumbers and zucchinis. And then we've got some squashes here. Well, this is only the first time I'm going to the market, so I don't want to take too much. I think this should be enough to try it out. And if it works, I got lots more. And maybe some of the other vegetables. It's ready next time. Anyhow, wish me luck. Hope I sell most of it. If it doesn't sell, then it goes to the pigs. Pigs gonna be in heaven, big heaven.